Welcome back to another episode of Better with Talha. We are super happy that you came today and you're spending some time to watch me and my guest. Now, this week, I have one of my favorites. Don't tell any of the other guests. I really like this person. I see her as a sister. The reason for that is I love her like you would love your sister, meaning you deep down kind of hate. No, I'm just kidding. It's a love kind of hate kind of situation. Today I have Mykisha Thomas with me. She is probably the one person, I would say you're my soundboard. When I'm frustrated, I go talk to you.
Yeah.
And I ask her for me not to be her soundboard, but she doesn't listen. She's at my office all the time.
This is true.
This is what we do for it, the yin and the yang. So, Mykisha Thomas.
Thanks for having me. The first thing you got wrong was the illustrious Mykisha Thomas.
Yes.
You can cut back to that later.
Don't worry. They do amazing stuff in when they chop this thing up.
Yeah.
It's going to have like a ray of sunshine,
Perfection.
unicorns jumping.
Yes.
It's going to say Mykisha Thomas. And then there's going to be some confetti for no reason. And then it's just going to show you with the
That's
song
like
going
what
on.
I wake up to every morning.
I figured. That's why I think we're so alike, you know? So, Mykisha Thomas, I appreciate you being on the show.
For sure.
You know, I always enjoy having people from my team come and talk about a couple of things. I'm going to ask you some questions.
Fair enough.
And then we're going to be out of everybody's hair. So, first question. How long have you been here?
7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
That's not that long.
Lies.
7 years. 7 years. What do you do here?
I'm a district sales coordinator.
Okay. How do you like that?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Some days I love it.
Yeah.
Some days I want to find something to jump out of.
Now, I will tell you, I'm having you on this show. Your team loves you. How we know that is you don't know this, but we had somebody on your team come to the show.
Okay.
And he said a lot of nice things about
That's
you.
fair.
It was a lot of nice things. So I don't know if there was some money involved where you paid him to say that or if this was actual truth.
I'm broke.
Okay. So she's lying. She paid him. She's broke now because how much she had to pay him is what she's trying to get to. So you're doing good. You've been here 7 years, right? When you first got offered the opportunity to come here, was there any hesitation?
Yes, there was an enormous amount of hesitation. First of all, it was my son's senior year in high school.
Okay.
I had a regular gig where I got paid on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
I had benefits and all of those good things. So it was quite the departure.
Okay. What made you finally say, I'm about to take this leap of faith?
Because I knew that I was bigger than what I was doing. I knew that there was a lot more of me to give than where I was at the time.
So what did you do before this?
I was an executive assistant at a nonprofit.
Nonprofit?
That I loved very dearly,
Mm-hmm.
but it was time.
Yeah. I mean, nonprofit, people that work in that industry, it's, you have to have the heart in the right place.
True.
Absolutely. And, you know, Dave Hernandez, who's a colleague of ours, he has a saying. He says, if you have a heart of a socialist and a lifestyle of a capitalist, this is the place to be, right? Because sometimes when you're a
100%,
nonprofit,
yeah.
you can't do both.
This is true.
So 7 years,
Yeah,
you're still here, but you didn't get to meet me till 3 years ago.
this is true.
First impression of me, just tell them the truth. You know, you don't have to lie. Just tell the camera the truth. First impression.
Just a wild, unhinged person.
Do you think that has changed?
No.
I'm getting older. You pointed out before the cameras came on, I had one gray hair. I'm telling you, I'm getting wiser. So still unhinged and wild.
Yeah, but with a big heart, with great ideas, with like a real mindset built around executing those ideas.
Yeah.
That was in the first impression, but over time, that's where you are.
Yeah, over time. And a lot of cocktails.
Indeed.
Indeed. So 3 years now under the Talha show.
Yeah.
Which I don't, you know, whatever.
It's what it is.
It is what it is.
Go ahead.
what is one advice you could give people? It's just a 2-part question.
Okay.
We're getting really invest now. Start part 1.
Okay.
Look at me. Part 1, one advice you can tell people about working here. The second is another advice with someone working with me.
Oh, okay. So anybody that's kind of new to the business, the first thing that I would say is you have to put yourself in the mindset of somebody who's actually starting a business from the ground up. So that means that it's not going to be easy or fast, and it's not going to happen the very next day, that you really have to come in and actually work to see your business grow. The second piece of advice, as far as working with Talha, I would just say, like, have an open mind. Sometimes we get like a little bit rowdy around the office.
We do.
And
Little is nice, nicely said.
And like just loosen up, you know, let your hair down, like you can actually be yourself around Talha and pretty much everybody in the office. So
yeah,
no stiff shirts.
I know.
Shirts.
We've 3 years.
Yeah.
We've really worked on this culture. You know, it's a fun atmosphere. We try to do crazy things here. But for me, I think it one thing that's baseline for me is that work ethic, right?
Yeah.
You have to be, we welcome crazy, but you got to be able to work, because that
100%.
that grind, that's for real.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go off script. I'm going to ask you some questions that I didn't ask anybody else, just because I knew that you probably watched some of this and you're like, I'm going to prepare. And what did you tell me earlier today?
That I was going to be wildly unprepared.
Regardless.
Either way.
So, what TV show are you watching now that you can't miss? If it's on TV, you got to watch it.
Oh, well, right now I'm really stuck in a loop on this show on Netflix. It's called The Best Design Makeover Show. And it's about people like redesigning rooms in London.
I have never heard of this show.
Probably
nobody
has.
I watch Netflix all the time. I have a problem.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard of this show.
Well, that's where I'm stuck right now.
Best Design?
The Best Design Makeover Show.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check it out. Something else I'm going to add to the queue.
You have to.
The song that's playing right now in your car when you go turn it on.
I was listening to NPR.
Sometimes this is how it works. You come up here, you plan some questions, and you're like, we're going to get some juicy details. And then she says NPR. We're going to have to cut this completely out. Like, I don't want...
Try it again.
No,
Come on.
No, we're not going to try it again. We want the truth. I don't want your friends and family members to judge you for what you just said. But favorite athlete?
Favorite athlete? Gosh, I don't think I've ever thought about that. Maybe Lamar Odom.
I thought she was going to say her son, because a lot of people don't know her son is 7 foot 8 inches and he dunks on everything. You don't want to give him a shout out?
He's not that tall.
He's every bit. Okay, 7'6".
Fair enough.
Okay. 2 more questions. I'll get you out of here.
Okay.
On an island, one book you bring, just one.
Okay.
And then the last question is favorite food right now.
Okay, fair enough. On an island, the one book that I would bring is She by Saul Williams. It's a book of poetry, and I've probably bought it like 5 times. I love it so much.
Okay. Favorite food?
Favorite food right now, always and forever it will be French fries. It's my happy food. It's my sad food. It's no matter what happens, French fries always gets me there.
I told you I was going to ask you 2 questions, but this is a real thing. There's a lot of debate about this. Best French fries from a fast food restaurant.
From a fast food restaurant?
Yes.
Astro Burgers on Centinela and Hazel in Inglewood.
Shout out. I hope you guys are watching this show, and I hope you hit us with a like, right? That's a fast food. That's one. I'm talking about major fast food.
It's a local classic.
Local classic. Is that your favorite fry? Just that's your place if you need fries.
It's not McDonald's.
No, I
it's
think
not.
that's overrated.
Yeah,
A lot of
it's not
people say
any of
that.
those.
No,
No.
none of that. Got it. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in, and I hope you enjoyed this interview that I had with my illustrious guest, unicorn, Mykisha Thomas this time. It was fun for me. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. And please come back and visit us again at betterwithtalha.com. And we'll see you next week. Have a great day. Anything you want to say to them?
No.
You got to have an outro. Like you watched Anchorman. They talk about this. Stay classy, San Diego. No?
Oh my God. Be your authentic self.
There it is. Have a good one.